I want to get into the sports topic of the show really quick. Stephen Curry doing Stephen Curry things. I mean, did you catch the game with the Thunder and the Warriors?
Yeah, it was a great display, man.
Oh, I mean, Stephen Curry, I think he hit 13 3-pointers in that game, or I mean, he tied the NBA record. He broke his own
tied the record for 12.
He broke his own record for most threes in the season in that game, and he didn't play for 6 minutes because he turned his ankle. I mean, the guy's just doing things we've never seen before. I mean, is it a foregone conclusion that he's going back-to-back like Drake, back-to-back MVP, back-to-back Finals MVP, back-to-back championships? Should we just go ahead and just cancel the season now? Can anybody beat these guys 4 times?
Nah, nobody's beating him. Not this year. The thing that sucks is that he's light-skinned, like him and Drake and all these other light-skinned dudes. They're really feeling themselves this year. We need somebody dark-skinned like Troy Ave. Like Troy Ave
won the title, but nobody cares.
Like Troy Ave is the number one dark-skinned guy in the streets right now.
And the Warriors they're so good, it's depressing. Like, I was watching that game. Andre Iguodala comes in the game and immediately scored 10 points off the bench. And then Spates came in and immediately scored 12 points. I'm like, they don't even need Curry and they're killing people. I mean, the game was close because Kevin Durant kept shooting 30-foot threes. And he was on this game too, but he had 5 fouls. So by the time he got to overtime, he was sitting on the bench and he couldn't do nothing. He couldn't help nobody.
Yeah, that's the thing about this team. Like, I mean, Steph was getting, I mean, he deserved it. He's getting a lot of the credit, but Klay Thompson and Draymond Green, they both can be stars. Like, they kind of are stars. They're stars already. Like, even though Draymond, he didn't make any buckets that whole game, he still ended up getting 14 rebounds, 14 assists, 6 steals, and 4 blocks. And he's at 6'7". You know, a lot of the time he's playing the center position, like undersized. Like, and Klay Thompson, as you seen the 3-point shootout this year, he may be the best shooter in the league. And look how great Steph's playing. Like, he's a better shooter than Steph. So I mean, like, nobody's beating that team. How can you beat these guys?
They're just way too deep. I mean, anytime you got like 3-4 guys on the bench who can come in and get 10 points in 10 minutes, it's like, come on, man.
But one thing about that, I wanted to ask you, how you feel about like all the criticism he's receiving from like the legends?
Well, Stephen Curry, it's just like anything. They hated on Kobe because Kobe shot too much. They hated on Shaq because you couldn't stop him once he got that deep in the paint. Nobody liked Mike and Scotty. Like, it just is what it is in sports. Anytime there's a new person, the old guys got to hate on him. I mean, Stephen Curry, yes, he's a thin guy. Was he 180, 190 pounds at 6'3"? Yeah, he would get beat up if he was in the 80s, but guess what? He's still dropping threes. So at the end of the day, it would just be the same thing in a different uniform. They would not stop him, in my opinion. I mean, look at what Larry Bird was doing to him. Stephen Curry's an even better shooter than Larry Bird.
Yeah. Like, Phil Jackson compared, I don't even know how to say the dude's name, but Abdul Raif. He used to play in the Denver Nuggets. Because one day he lit the Bulls up for 32 points and ended their winning streak when they went 72-10. He just went out there and if that guy, he can score 32 on the Bulls. Like, I mean, in college he was a stud, but in the NBA he was pretty much a nobody. Like, nobody even remembers this guy. No disrespect.
Right.
So if he could do that, and Steph is like 10 times better than him, he'll be doing the same thing. So I don't see why, like, Oscar Robertson, Isaiah Thomas, and all these other guys, like, it's ridiculous, man. Like, they've had their time. They legends.
Right.
They in the books. So I don't know.
I do agree with Oscar Robertson. He said the coach needs to extend the defense out a little bit more. If they pick this dude up, at least pick him up at half court. You know he got that.
No, when Oscar compared him to Adrian Smith, I don't even know who that is. I researched him. when he said that, he lost all credibility in my book. I'm like, this guy's old and senile now.
Nah, Curry's closer to like Steve Nash. He's a better Steve Nash. That's what he is to me. He's a better version of Steve Nash.
You
got a minute remaining. Is there anything you want to say before we get out of here? Really, we hit the Oscars for White. We got to hit that at a different time.
Yeah, but before we go, I'll just say I look back at that freshman class of Troy Ave, and actually, it was kind of on the money with that one. Had Chance, Rich Homie Quan, Isaiah Rashad, Todd Allison, Lil Durk, Kevin Gates, Troy Ave, Vic Mensa, Lil Bibby, John Connor, Jaron Benton, and August Alsina. So it wasn't bad.
All right, we got 20 seconds remaining. You want to sign off?
Yeah. Hey, man, it's Ruck. Google Play and iTunes and Tidal. God's Will Ruck. Look it up.
This is DUR's signing off. Nobody cares. I'm out.